There are many indigenous religions across Africa today, like Vodun, Orisha and Nkiche. They vary in practice from region to region, but share common features such as the idea in some higher and pervasive entity and force, which is manifested in everything that has been created now and in the future. The idea that ancestors exist in another world and can be invoked to intervene in our affairs. And prayers and sacrifices are made to intercessors so that a person's life on earth can be good and he or she can become an ancestor after death. Today, of Africa's 1 billion population, about 15% follow traditional religions. The rest are mostly Muslims and Christians. To find out more, I travel off the beaten track in southwestern Zimbabwe to meet a remote community in the Matobo Hills in Matabeleland with Zimbabwean culture expert Patisa Nyati. Patisa explains to me that these people are being trained in traditional spiritual practices.
This is spiritual elevation. They are under training. There are two things that are very important. Ululation, it's a show of reverence. And then secondly, they were mentioning the name of the ancestor. That's very important. So through ululating and also clapping hands. When you clap hands, you are showing reverence.
And it summons the spirit.
That's right, that's right. That's the whole purpose. What we are witnessing here is spirituality. It wasn't religion. It's not proper to call it religion. It's spirituality for us. But that spirituality is what ensured fertility of the soil and sustenance of the human race.
So just list for us then what those fundamental beliefs were, that power resided in nature, that there were gods present in trees, in plants, in the soil.
It all starts with the nature of person. When you look at me, what is my nature? Western society will see me as flesh, blood, and bones. For us, yes, all those are there. But more importantly, there is.
Africa's indigenous religions are characterized by their openness. And though newer religions such as Islam and Christianity are prevalent today, that doesn't mean Africans have forgotten their ancestral spiritual ideas. These can often be incorporated into a person's Christian or Muslim beliefs. To get an idea of how this fusion works in practice, I traveled to West Africa, to Senegal. In a small, relatively isolated settlement in the north of the country, not far from St. Louis, in the village of Lumbul Dadi, is a Muslim man, Malik Sow, who's consulted from far and wide for his advice, wisdom, and traditional healing. His methods are based on the idea that animals and nature possess a spiritual essence. For example, he talks directly to trees so he can use their healing powers.
ñu jox ko pour ñu jubale ko ci benn soxla su ko defee da nga ko jox dara nga am looy wax nga dindi garab bi pour soo demee nga mën a ñëw fii defar ko fekk am nga baat looy wax da ngay jat wax ak garab bi parce que garab booy wax ak moom da ngay wax comme ñaa ngi wax ak nit nga jox leen ko jox nga jël garab bi nga gàncax yi nga koos ko nga indi nga teg ko ci ay lay xam nga lay mooy cosaan li ñuy ràbb noonu pour teg ci ay soow léegi nag ba mu wow su wowee nag nga def ko sunguf bi nag su demee ba guddi nga génn nag am na looy jàpp am na looy wax ci sa xam-xam pour garab bi mën a jub fi nga bëgg su ñëwee ci nit ki mu def li mu fay def defar li muy defar.
I notice that Malik Sow is wearing a necklace which I know has extracts from the Quran embedded inside it, and I wonder how he reconciles his Muslim faith with his traditional beliefs.
Posé nga ma question bu neex tout le temps su fekkee ne liggéey nga liggéey suñu liggéey bi du sek question rek baaxul wala du l'islam am na noo koy defee mun nga ko liggéey di fekk yaa ngi méngoo ak l'islam ndax soo koy diddi comme li ma la wax rek nga jiital yàlla bi ba pare nga jàng dafa am lu muy tabake ak nit ndax nit fu mu juddoo màggee fa su fa bay